Hey out there, everybody. It's Dave from Dave Station VR, and I'm checking out Track Lab, which is a new game that just dropped at midnight tonight for PSVR. And it's not, I mean, it's a game, sort of. It's supposed to be a music creation tool, but I'm in the puzzle mode. So let's check out the puzzles. So you can see these little things are making sounds every time the light goes through them. It's a loop, it's all loop-based. And then these do different things in terms of, shooting the light into a different place if I put it down in a certain spot. So I've got to get it to hit this thing, it looks like. Maybe that? Is that going to work? Yep, there we go. I've solved the puzzle. So far, they're all really easy. I would barely call them puzzles, but maybe they get harder as you go on. I'm not sure. This is the easy mode, so we'll see. Solved. Am I right? Solved. Alright, on to the next puzzle. This is rewarding. Oh, what? Hold on. If you don't put it exactly where it wants you to, it falls right off. Okay. Is that it? Oh wow, I'm a genius. Is that all the puzzles? Oh no, we got a new one, alright. Yep, get on there. Are you kidding? Wait, it's locked. Why is it locked? Q, 3, 4, 5. Why are you locked? Oh, I didn't even know about that. What is that? Holy shit, what is that? Okay. Yeah, that's kind of interesting, I suppose. Well, I'd love to put this... What is that? Okay. Alright, I still don't know how this works exactly. Is there anybody out there watching me? Can you see me? Am I here? Internet? Do I even exist? Oh, no, that's not gonna work. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? Ah, but wait, it's gotta hit that thing. Okay, well. They're getting more difficult, I guess. Oh, duh. There we go. That's easy. Alright, I don't know if this is supposed to be teaching me how to play the game or something, or what the deal is here, but... This is the puzzle mode. Hey, Roy, there you are. Somebody's out there. Hey, To Know Is To Die, how's it going? Yeah, it's kind of late, I suppose. I almost wasn't going to stream this, and I still don't know if I should, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I mean, I know what I'm doing, but I saw somebody play the creative mode, which is the meat of the game, I think. By someone, I mean Shughead, of course. If you guys don't know Shughead, go watch his channel. But this is the puzzle mode. It seemed easier to figure out. Oh, wait. That does that. I guess that's not going to work. No, this one goes here. Of course. This isn't that fun, honestly, so far. It's not that fun. Not having the greatest time in the world. Okay, so we're getting all these except for this guy here. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm in puzzle mode, but in creative mode you can save stuff. I just don't know how creative mode works exactly. So let's move all this shit out of here. Let's try this from scratch. Okay, so we need to get this guy. Okay, That could be helpful, maybe, right? No. There it is. That's it. We got it. We got it. All right, so I've solved all 8 puzzles here. Finished. You solved all puzzles. Okay, well that's cool. Guess I can mess around with these things. Whoa, what did that do? Yeah. Kicked me out. All right, so that was relaxed. We've also got energetic, exotic, and epic. Now, I don't know. I guess I'll try one more of the puzzle things, and then we'll hop into creative mode. I don't know if this is actually teaching me how to play the game or not in creative mode. I guess this is the game, but like I said, so far it's not that much of a great, exciting experience. Because it's like, oh, let's go. You know what? Let's go exotic. I like that. Hold on, let's get out of here. I wanted to know what exotic was, actually. Ah, yes, exotic. It's got conga drums. That's how you know it's exotic. Where I come from, conga drums means that thing's real exotic. Okay, so let's see if this does what I think. Yep, that did what I thought it would. Solved. Oh, I have to place it right exactly there. I don't know why. Oh, this is the maracas. We got the maracas. I wish you could just hop into the medium puzzles without having to play the easy ones, because these are a little, I guess. We'll see. So, one thing I just learned, actually, is that when you're creating the puzzle, as you go on, it seems like you're actually setting up loops that you can mess with. So I guess there's a little bit of improvisation here, and you can also fool around with this stuff. Alright, that's what we're going with. Ooh, I like the kalimba. I'm a fan of the kalimba, guys. My money is on that being a kalimba. Did I get everything? Am I the winner? Yep, let's do it. Alright, so this one is going to need some hardcore reverb on it. Okay, so you can kind of control the mix while you're doing DJ stuff. That's kind of cool. They didn't tell you this in the fucking tutorial, by the way. I played the tutorial, they didn't mention any of this stuff. So even though I was just puzzling, I can remix this thing and I can go all weird kalimba. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's keep... Why can't I just casually place it? Why does it have to be exactly in your dumb little square? Okay. Ooh. I like exotic the best so far, actually. I don't know, man. I didn't check. Master puzzle solver. Hey, Kizmiaz. It's interesting. I don't really know so far. I'm doing the puzzle thing. Oh, this part's kind of cool. I don't like... Hold on. Let's go back. No, I don't want to go all the way back. I just want to get rid of this sound. So you can create new music from scratch, but you have to go to the other mode, which I'm not in right now, which is creation mode. And that one, I didn't see a tutorial for that part of it. And that looked pretty dense from what I saw in, like I said, Shughead Gaming was streaming it. This needs some more pep. How does this work? Get over there. Come on. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay. Do we not need this guy? There's one of them we don't need. Well, I'm already playing some, but sometime, yeah, it's sure. Why doesn't that go far enough? Oh, it did. I just wasn't patient. Every time you place a new block, it's got to start all the way over again instead of just waiting for you. Oops, put it down the wrong way so I could gotta wait again. Alright, I did like this loop at first, but I'm starting to already get tired of this loop. Let's, Where is the one that I'm not excited about anymore? Is it this one? There we go. Just lower it. Ah, some drums. Finally, some fucking drums. Okay. I mean, conga drums are drums, I suppose, but... Well, how does this one work? Do I have to get it to speed through before the thing goes? No? I don't know how that works. Boom, 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 boom. Some of these loops are super basic. Go back the way you came. Nope, that doesn't work. How does one... I don't even know how this shit works, actually. Okay, let's see. I'm actually really tired of this loop at this point. Anybody see like an obvious solution for this one? I'm feeling stupid here. I don't know what this thing is, so I don't know how to deal with it. Like, that's not going to put it anywhere good. Oh, wait, why did that work? Hold on, I don't understand why that worked. I'm not totally clear on why that worked. This isn't really... I mean, I guess the meat of it, the creative mode, is creative, of course. But this, like, this isn't Electronauts by any means. The puzzle mode seems like something you could do even if you can't make music. It's not really creative, you're just, like, kind of solving the puzzle. And it's sort of musically related, like, you see that these things trigger samples when they hit certain stuff. But the other thing is, like, to have a puzzle where it's based on this one loop incessantly going over and over again, if you're trying to take the time to figure it out and it's taking a minute, that is like a recipe for frustration. I don't want to sit there and listen to the same fucking loop, like the same few seconds of stuff over and over and over again. And then I don't know what this queue thing is. They didn't explain that to me. It's on the queue, I guess? No, we're lowering that. Let's bring this guy back. Alright, I guess we'll try creative mode after this. Really? Is there a... Did I hear a sample of a guy going, hoo, hoi, hoi? Okay, so seriously, who made this fucking game? It's 2018. You can't call something exotic and have a guy going, hoi, hoi, hoi. Like, come on, guys. Is anybody in your HR department? I don't know. Let's, alright, what do we do with this shit? Just put that there. No, I don't know. That didn't seem to do anything. Okay, so it goes through there. I don't know how this works. I guess I'll just put it here. That'll probably work, right? For some reason. No, that didn't work. Oh, it did work! Yeah, it did work, actually. Solved. I solved the puzzle. I don't know how any of this shit works. Okay, fine. Sit on there. Yeah, this is so far not any Electronauts as far as I'm concerned, but, I solved all the puzzles again, guys. Let's do some remix. Wow. Alright, back to the track lab. Another day in the lab. Okay, how do we get back to the main menu? One thing that frustrates me about this game, every time I switch controllers... Look! A second ago, my left hand was the pointer. Now my right hand is the pointer. And when my left hand's the pointer, I'll switch it to the other hand, and then it'll turn back to the other hand. It's very confusing. I don't know what's going on. Oh, burn, Anthony. Jeez, wow. Burned. Okay. I like it. This is the creation mode. Let the musician in you break loose. Alright, guys, I know it's late, but I'm ready to break out. Ready to break loose. Let's go to a new track. Just throw this new track on there. Oh, wait. This is a loop. That's... Hey, it's a sick track. It's already a sick track. What's oh, I have to make it first. I see. I have to make it first. Hey, God Cannon, how's it going? I heard you were streaming this at midnight. Have you not... You decided not to... Oh, wow. Okay, what is this about? I'm just gonna make some real annoying music for you guys. That's an A. Oh wow, that sounds fucking terrible. This sounds really bad. What does this do? How do these things work? What did you do? That guy just sits there. Oh wow. No, I don't know. Yeah, God Cannon, have fun. The puzzle mode is one thing. And honestly, as excited as people were about the game, the creation mode of it, like this part, I think people are going to end up just going back to puzzle and being like, I don't know what the hell was going on in that creative mode. Because, like, the tutorial was like 3 seconds long, and I still have literally no idea what any of this shit does. I'm just grabbing stuff. Do I have to play the entire puzzle game to figure out how this works? What does that block do? It just bounces it back. Okay, I don't like that sound anyways. Gonna ditch it. What is that supposed to... Ooh, here we go. Drums, right? No, that's... No. What do you... Okay. Alright, we want number 2 here. Like, can I just sequence a thing like a normal person would sequence a thing? I'm just going to try and use this like a regular sequencer. I'm going to throw all this shit out of here. And we're just going to see if we can actually sequence something. Okay, that's a start. Hey, Tantrum. Yeah, I've heard there's a learning curve. Yeah, I did hear that. Oh, jeez. Okay. So here's the thing. If this was just like a regular ass sequencer, I could be like, okay, this lane is the kick. This lane is the snare. This lane is the hi-hat. But in order to accomplish something like that, I need to be like, okay, well, I want to put this here. And then in order to accomplish this, I'm going to need to... Like, they make making music a puzzle itself. So, like, if I want to set up this beat a certain way, I have to know what the hell... Yeah, guys, and you actually tuned in right after I stopped playing the puzzle section. I'll go back to it in a minute, because this is not doing anything for me. But, so yeah, there's all these little gizmos that you're supposed to know how to use. Yeah, like, I don't know what the fuck that thing does. Where's the thing I need? Let's just put another one of these things here. Let's do it like that. Why is it so much slower? Why are you slower than the other guy? Can't you just be the same? Oh, he's got a 3 on him. This guy's got a 2 on him. Is that it? I guess. I don't know. I mean, in the puzzle mode, yeah, you're supposed to make loops, but this is loops too. Don't go so slow. All right, well, we'll just make them both slow. Let's just get this other guy going slow too. No, don't go there. All right. All right, guys, we're making a beat. We're making a beat. Okay, no, we'll get them all going fast. They're all going to be fast. Wow, this is really tedious. This is like the most tedious music making thing I've seen. Like, it's more... You would think VR would make it easier to have stuff floating around you and, you know, have an interface and a UI where you could just cook up some music and make loops and stuff and then, like, set the loop down on a little table like they're trying to get it, like... So, like, the way it works is, like, I'll set it down on this thing and it's playing the loop now and I can, like, fool around with it. But it's just like a shitty little loop that took me like forever to make. I guess I'll make another one. And then it just always has this little... Okay, alright. Maybe I'm just not showing enough patience for TrackLab, but... I mean, it's cool to have a music creation tool, but give me an interface that's... justifies its existence in VR. Like, why is this what it is? Why is this what it is? I just don't know. Okay, well, we've heard some sounds. Alright, let's get a lot of these going. I just want a lot of claps. I'm ready for all the... Wait, can't I just duplicate that? Wait, no! Get out of here. No, how do I duplicate this? Do I have to go back into the fucking menu again and like... Oh, wait. Duplicate it. Yeah, no, make another one. Make it... Is there a copy button or something? Anybody can find me a copy button in here, I would love it. Do I have to go back to the menu and place every single one of those individually? You gotta be kidding me if that's the case. Who made this? Man. Okay, so I was waiting for a review code for this, and then I decided to jump the gun and, go ahead and get the midnight release because I thought it would be really cool and I wanted to try it out. But, this thing is rough. I mean, everybody's going to ask how is it compared to Electronauts, of course. And the thing is that while this seems to offer, in theory, a lot more depth than Electronauts, the thing is, is it fun? Do you want to do it? And for me, I've used sequencers, I've used music production programs in my life plenty of times. And, you don't want something that introduces complication to it. Electronauts is fun for jamming out, and that's fine. But, what I'm saying is this is supposed to be a music creation tool that you hop into VR and you cook up a little track. And they've introduced all these weird elements to it that don't really add much. If you are trying to make a beat, right? And these are your options. What does any of this shit mean? You have to play the entire puzzle game to even know what this stuff does. And then these things are just little... just individually placed orbs. You can't copy anything as far as I know. I'm going to press every button I can think of. Nope, no, I don't want to leave. It's not that button. Yeah, I don't know. Is there a... Hey, Chills Bronze. Okay, guys, we're done with creative mode. We're back to puzzle solving mode. We're going to just kill it on the creative mode. Why does it always go back to being my left hand that's selecting stuff? Now it's my right hand. You guys seeing this shit? It was just my left hand. There is no left and right hand in this game. They're constantly fucking with your idea of what your hands are. Okay, it's creation mode. No, I didn't want creation mode. I'm sorry. We want puzzle mode. I take it back. Sorry. It's late. It's been a long day. And then I'm fucking playing Track Lab now. I thought this would be so much better than it is. Yeah, Chills Bronze, I pre-ordered it. I'm in the US, so it dropped at midnight. And I just downloaded it at midnight and hopped in. I waited a little bit. I was actually watching this guy Shughead play it. And he was having a similar amount of trouble figuring out what the hell was going on with the creative mode. But I'm giving some more time to the puzzle mode because he didn't really play that too much. He said, I don't like puzzles, but these are actually pretty easy. How often do I live stream? Just whenever stuff comes out or whenever I feel like playing something. I don't have a set schedule or anything. All right, let's get into some medium level exotic puzzles. Hey guys, this sounds exotic. You hear that? God. I bet Sony wishes Electronauts never came out. Oh man, because this is when you start it up, it's Sony Interactive Entertainment presents. And they've been really, really finicky about review codes. It was all handled directly through Sony. The developers couldn't even get review codes themselves to send out. The guy was like, I'm trying to help you, man. I can't get anything. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Oh, what is the deal? What is the deal here? Okay. So this is looping here. Yeah, this doesn't ease you into anything. I mean, the creative mode has literally nothing to tell you what to do. I think you have to play. Yeah, the tutorial lasts 3 minutes, and then it's you know how to play, right? All right. So what are we doing here? What's the meaning? What's the message? See, this would be a lot easier if I knew what the hell any of these things did. The tutorial doesn't really go into any depth in terms of what any of this stuff does. Oh, that worked for some reason. It's been solved, guys. I figured out that one. Now we've got a cool loop to listen to. Sometimes the audio just sounds glitchy, though. It doesn't even sound that good sometimes. Alright. What did these all do? Hey, Julian, I saw you were playing this earlier. Man, I should be playing Toy Clash right now. That sounds like total garbage. This game is really willing to let you do things that sound really bad. No, I am a musician already. I play quite a bit of... not all the time, but I casually play at least, keyboard, drums, guitar. I've produced stuff before. I've sang, I've recorded songs, and shit. I have a SoundCloud. I'm not going to promote it here, because it was 6 years ago. This sounds like garbage! Do you hear how garbagey that sounds? I'm just going to leave it like that so people join the stream and think the audio is glitched out. Alright, guys, let's keep doing some fucking track labbing. I'm ready. I don't know how these ones work, and that's what really pisses me off. They get hit, and then they open or close. I guess that's the deal, but it gets hit from this side. It's got to get hit by that. Okay, well. Alright, what is our goal here? We're going to try and get this as fast as we can to hit that thing, right? It's going to go so fast, or slow, or whatever. Yeah, no, this has nothing to do with, Oh, Electronauts is way better. Yeah, sorry if I didn't say that already. I mean, you know, it's not exactly fair to compare the two because they are quite different. But at the same time, this is just, in my experience so far, a confusing mess where nothing even sounds good. I mean, the loops that you're doing in puzzle mode are pretty repetitive. And you don't really get into it, and you're like, "Ooh, I'm making a cool song." And then you go to creative mode, and you're like, "Oh, I don't know what all these puzzle things do. I don't know what's up with all these light beams, and the thing goes like this and shit." It's not a sequencer. It's a weird fucking thing. Maybe I'm just an old guy, and I just can't get with the times or whatever, but I don't see how anybody would prefer this as a music creation tool over, like, every other music creation tool that exists in the world. Man, I'm not usually so negative about stuff. I usually like VR stuff. I think music and VR are a great fit. Like I said, I know a ton of people that have tried Electronauts who aren't even VR people, and they love it. Can you imagine putting... So, like, here's my idea. You could put your dad in Electronauts, and he would sound pretty cool after, like, 10, 15 minutes. You could put your dad in this, and he would be like, "I'm never doing VR again in my life. What was that you made me do? It didn't make any sense. I was stuck with this crazy sound looping over and over again." Oh my god. Yeah, have fun, God Cannon. Are you streaming? I might check your stream out later if you're still doing it. Because I wouldn't mind hopping in for a bit. I'm not going to bed immediately. Alright, let's see what our options are here. Credits. Who are these VR wizards? That's a little presumptuous. Jesus Christ. Okay, settings. Oh, good. Sound effects on. Background music on. Okay. That doesn't really apply anywhere except for the menu, right? Okay, that's options. Okay, guys, you want to see the tutorial? Maybe I missed something. Maybe I'm just stupid, and it explained everything. We'll find out. Let's see. We're going to learn the very basics. Welcome to Track Lab. Place this on the thingy. To continue. Good job. Next up, the spawner. This optic spawns light pulses. This is what I think of when I'm thinking of a music creation tool. Ah, yes, this optic spawns light pulses. Grab it and place it in the grid. This is like what a robot would think is a cool way to make music. Let's make some noise. This is a music sample. Make sure the pulse hits them all. Okay. Let's set up all these samples. Let's get them going. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. There we go. Yeah, beautiful. All right, we've split them up. This optic splits a light pulse in one perpendicular direction, guys. This is user-friendly, right? Seraphim, no, so far it's not good. I'm not having a good time with it. It's not very good as a game. It's not very good as a creation tool, as far as I can tell. They introduced a bunch of unnecessary nonsense. I've been ranting for a while. I won't bore people who've been in the stream with going over it again. But anyways, split them up. This optic emits a light pulse in one perpendicular direction, guys. It's only perpendicular. Just get your head right. When I'm thinking of music, I'm thinking about perpendicular directions. Double treble. This one splits it in two perpendicular directions. See, they get you. You're thinking like, ooh, cool beats. I got a cool loop. Everything sounds so fucking robotic, though. There's like no jump, no like swing to it. Like hear how it's. It's like it's like a robot made it. Okay, so let's okay, we have to put it here. Okay. Tutorial. Lots of grids. This is what I think of when I think of music. Lots of little stuff like this. That's how you deal with it. That's how you deal with it. Hit this optic with a pulse to finish. That's the way I jam. How do you jam? Hit the optic with the pulse. That's right. Boop, boop. Let's head over to Evolver mode to make it a bit more interesting. What they're talking about is the puzzle mode, which I've been playing for a while. So yeah, that was the tutorial. Narzer the One. I don't have to guess. I can see your name right there. So Seraphim, let me show you creation mode real quick. I know you just popped into the stream. You're a creative guy. You're a Minecraft guy. So this is creative mode. As somebody who's probably messed around with some instruments before, you'll be familiar with all these items from your musical toolbox. This guy is particularly, useful when I'm jamming out. I like to use this guy as a thing that just gets hit and something. What happens there? I don't know what happens. I wish some fucking person would explain to me how this game works. Or the game. I wish the game... No, Will, that's not what's happening at all. That is not what's happening. So look, this one just bounces it back the way it came from. That's useful, right? I'm sure somebody will prove that you can make a cool piece of music in this, because anybody can make anything with something. Like, you can figure out some way to make a cool piece of music with this, I'm sure. But I'm gonna say most people will never spend enough time. There'll be like some super devoted guy who's like, oh man, Track Lab is the jam. I've always wanted to make music, but I wanted to like shoot a light pulse and then like set it up like a puzzle, like I'm making my own puzzle, like it goes like it's not like a normal sequencer, bro. It's like crazy, and you can like, this is, yeah, okay. And then you have this like, you can't copy notes. You gotta select. Every time I want a G, I gotta go in here, grab a G. Let's do some Gs. Throw these out of here. I mean, Mario Paint had a way more intuitive system than this, right? I've seen Mario Paint. You can copy paste in Mario Paint, right? I think you can copy paste in Mario Paint, the song creator. Like, and then so I'm sitting here and I've been fucking around for like a minute, and this is what I've made so far. A little thing that goes bow, bow. So the thing that sucks too is once you place the note, you can't see what note it is. Yeah, right? No, I do feel pretty well prepared. Alright guys, that's a sick track. Let's put that on the sick track array of sick tracks. That's a sick track. So let's Seraphim, I'll show you some of these modes here. We can get all woo. We're adjusting sounds. Can you hear me? I'm just adjusting the sounds. There you go, some reverb. Let's put this one over here so I can adjust them separately. This is how it all works. And then I can switch between left and right. So this is the kind of a DJ thing you can do. So here's the thing. Once you create... Oh, thanks, Roy. And thanks to everybody who's watching. I appreciate you. It's late. I know. This game's not very entertaining to watch. What is this? This is the tempo? Here we go. That's what I like. Bum, bum. Alright, we need a new track. Are these all sick tracks? Why do they all say they're sick tracks? Yo, Lewis, how's it going? This game, Lewis, don't buy this game. Ooh, I liked this sound. Oh, no, get out of here. Where is it? Alright, we're going with this one. It's gonna be all... God, I wish I could copy this thing, but now I'm getting good at this. It's just gonna be a rainforest, baby. It's gonna be a rainforest in here. I'm gonna use this to create just like a fever dream. Yeah, man, no, this game is really difficult to figure out. Doesn't make any sense. Are you guys feeling this? I'm feeling this, right? Let's go electro. Oh, that's a good one. Triangle button is not copy. Is it? Hold on, let me see where the triangle button is. You guys liking this one? Is this a pretty good one? Triangle button is not copy. I can confirm triangle button is not copy. There is no copy button. No, let's keep going with it. It's sounding great, guys. Just gonna throw a few of these in there. Oh, wait, my sick track. Oh, shit. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with gas, guys. This is fun just because it allows you to make something really, really, really god-awful. Just like, god-awful. Like in Electronauts, you can only make good stuff for the most part. This is just like, you've got the option to just create a terrible, terrible, terrible thing. This is nightmare music. This is fucking nightmare music. This is the most fun I've had with this so far. Alright, DJ time. It's DJ time. This is my Electronaut shits right now. I'm doing it. Here we go. Okay. Wow. You could use this to create some really, really insane sounding shit, but nothing good so far. Nothing good so far at all. I'm kind of starting... This is starting to, like, grow on me, though. I do feel like I'm in a weird laboratory, cooking up some sounds that probably shouldn't be taken out of the laboratory. Some real experimental shit going on here, guys. Oh, that's worse. That's worse. That's definitely worse. Yeah, this game might invent genres. I don't know. Maybe I'm not giving it enough credit. Okay, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Yeah, no, it's starting to get pretty good. But I wouldn't say that I could make a song in that. I don't know if I could make a song. Yeah, no, I want to start like a noise band where I just use TrackLab and I just like get in front of people in a shitty little punk bar, and I sit there and I just like create these stupid loops and everybody's like, what the fuck is this guy doing? But once they hear that rainforest sound, look, it's in the menu noise too. That's why I wanted it, because you can hear that little rainforest sound. Just wait for it. It's in here. I swear to God. Now they're not gonna play it. Yeah, there it was. As soon as I said something. Okay. Well, all right. Let's do one more puzzle, I guess. Let's do one more puzzle and then I'll wrap it up. I think. You know, geez, you guys have seen what there is to see here. This is TrackLab. All right, let's go epic with the nuclear symbol. Let's go nuclear. Okay, I'll use the ones you guys give me. Okay, what do we got? Well, we got one of these guys. Oh, I don't know why anyone would buy DLC. Sorry, I'm being... I don't know. Did somebody who's developing this game just show up? I feel bad because if that's the case, it might not go well. So Seraphim, initially you would think, oh, I'm surprised there's puzzles in this. I thought it was just a music creation game. But what you'll find is that if you try to create music without having played any of the puzzles, you'll have literally no clue what any of the stuff does. that you use to create music. So you kind of have to play the puzzles. The tutorial doesn't give you enough to learn how to play the actual creative mode, because you don't know what the hell any of the things do. And then you just got this big menu of everything, and it's like, all right, go crazy, dude. And you just like just don't know what you're doing. Tutorial could be a little bit more in depth. Well, thanks for hopping in the stream anyways. I'm sorry I have to be critical, but yeah, I was, I'm kind of a music guy too, so I was looking forward to this one. But I just haven't had much success in creating anything that sounded too great. But I do like this thing. The concept of this is cool. In the puzzles where you can, as you create the loops for each puzzle, there's 8, you can adjust the levels and you can move them to different... I think you can move... No, I guess you can't. But then you can also play around with the sound. It just seems a little... like... I don't know. Maybe I'm spoiled. And this is going to come up a lot. And I'm sorry to the dev who's in here, but... having played Electronauts where everything just feels simple, this is much easier to make something that just doesn't sound right or sound good. So that's definitely a learning curve that somebody might not be expecting. Oh, yeah, no, I won't. Definitely won't. Okay, so... but yeah, just like... it's a little bit more indication of what stuff does. Like, I end up getting the puzzles, but half the time it's because, like, I put something in a spot and I didn't really know. So, Electronauts is limiting in a way because you're only working with the stuff that you have. But it's freeing in a way because you don't have to worry about, okay, well, what is this? Like, I'm just gonna hop real quick back into creative mode. I know I keep going back and forth, but... this is something like, since the dev's here, just if we're doing criticism, let's get into it. So creation mode. The thing for me is, if you jump into this having played the tutorial, as I've said before, now you look down at the new track. Oh god, this is my old one. This is my old track. I like this one though. We'll stick with this one. Oh god, no, I don't know how long I can take it for. Gonna delete all the sick tracks. Delete all the sick tracks. No, I don't want them anymore. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, no more sick tracks. No, get out. Why won't you stop following me? It's like a curse. Get in there. Get in there. Okay, we'll just take one sick track. We'll keep this one sick track. Well, so it seems like creating verse remixing, right? And that was my big thing, and I was like excited about creating. But there is a big barrier to entry, and maybe I'll get over this and I'll change my mind once I learn how to use the thing. But once you sit in here initially and you say, I'm going to create a song, there is like nothing to indicate how in the world you would do that. If I booted this up after playing the tutorial, I would be like, okay, well, there's a thing going in a circle, and I understand that to solve puzzles, you put things in certain areas. But then what you need to figure out is that, okay, well, if you want a certain drum beat, you got to go here, and then find the 2, and put it there. And so, in my mind, visually, a sequencer makes sense. You've got a grid, and this just introduces complications to it. So, like, if I have a sequencer that's like this, that just goes in a straight line, I can see it goes boom, boom. But the game, by default, introduces all these weird bouncy things that confuse your idea of where the song is going or where the loop is going. And, if I want to set up actual, like a sampler, I have to put multiple lanes of these things. And then I feel like I'm just doing it wrong because the game wants me to use all this stuff. The game wants me to use these things. Speed it up, slow it down. And, like, in theory, that could allow you to do a lot of things. But at the same time, the time investment, that it would take to do that is more than learning an actual music production program that you would use, like Ableton or something like that. Like, Ableton is less confusing than this. Honestly, I've fucking used Ableton before. So yeah, I don't know. It's just like, and is there a copy button? I know the dev is in here. I can't find a copy button anywhere. A copy button would be hugely helpful if I'm making like a kick or a snare, like to just copy it down the line, like boom. But don't, I want this kick here, and I want the kick here, and I want the kick there. I feel like I have to go back down here every time I want to pick something. Anyways, but yeah, this is the creative mode. It's hard to say it's just like bad, but it's like, very unuser-friendly. And so that's one thing that I think is going to be a big shock for a lot of people coming off of the, like, I hear constantly this question like, oh, well, what do you think, Electronauts or Track Lab? Like, Track Lab lets you, dude, I've been pressing triangle. So what I'm talking about is this. I don't think we're talking about the same thing. What I want to do is copy stuff. Like, say I have this B note, right? And I want to place a bunch of B notes. Now, the copy is to come back down here and just select the same thing again, I think. Oh, sorry, your comment got cut off. That's the thing with YouTube comments, like, you gotta keep them kind of short. Now, what I really want to do is just get back to the part where we have this guy again. Well, so, I appreciate that feedback in the chat, of what might be helpful to do or how to play it, but, like, the fact that the game itself doesn't really tell you much about that, it's a little obtuse, you know what I mean? Like, I think you guys could probably add in some sort of better training system, unless there's something I'm missing here, or there's, like, some video you released that explains how to use all this stuff. I feel like I'm meant to play the entire puzzle mode to be able to figure out how this works. Or just sit with it for, like, a whole day and figure it out. And, like, I don't know, it's just, it's not, I guess it's not what I thought it was gonna be. And, part of that is because there hasn't really been that much coverage out around it. Like, I haven't seen an in-depth look. I haven't seen anybody covering it ahead of release. There just wasn't much out there. So yeah, there's definitely a steep learning curve. I guess my only real question is, like, from a concept perspective, like, there is a steep learning curve to this, but if you can sit at an 808 and, like, sequence a beat in, like, 5 minutes, why? I think VR has the potential to make things easier for people. I mean, businesses are going to start using VR for offices, workplaces, because there's going to be this ability to create an environment where things are just easier to do, easier to use. And, like, there's already examples of that in VR where a game is just so intuitive, you put anybody into it, and even if they don't play games, they can figure it out. I feel like this is the opposite. I feel like this is using VR to complicate something. And there's a game attached to it, but there's also a creative mode. I just don't know what it's trying to do. And I'm it sucks to have to say that with with you in the chat, but that's how I feel. I think maybe if there was a little bit of some direction beyond just like, oh, check these puzzles out. I know I'm creating loops, Tantrum. I get it. I know what I'm doing. I'm just being a dick. Sorry. So let's get back to my loops. No, I know how guy. I know how the loops work. So you put them in here. Oh, well, you have to be very specific about how you put them. And then now that's looping. Then I can speed it up or slow it down. I figured this part out already. So then I can adjust the stuff here. Ooh, it's gonna sound crazy. Then I make a new loop and I put it here, and I can go like that and just switch this back and forth. I've gotten that down. So that was like, I wasn't told any of that by the game. I just kind of figured it out. So I did figure it out eventually. But also, now that I've kind of figured it out, I'm at a stage where I've got so many, like, okay, these are different speeds, right? I don't know how you would know this other than by putting them down. But so, like, this one that has a 3 on it goes at a much faster speed than the one that has a 1 on it. It's not even a review. It's like first impressions anyways. I'm definitely going to spend some more time with it, and before I do like a review. I wouldn't call this a review. But anyways, yeah, so you can see this one goes at a faster pace. This one goes at a medium pace. This one goes slower. Now, I figured that out just by putting them on the thing and waiting. So here's the thing. See how they're still going to the right? You have to wait for the loop every time. Or, when you put a thing down, it starts the loop over again. I think. No, it doesn't. You have to wait. So as far as, I don't know, can I restart the loop somewhere? Is there some quick, easy way to do that? I don't know. All right, well, let's go for some experimental stuff. Oh my god, Jesus, what? What is that? That is experimental. Alright guys, well it's in the game, so we're gonna use it. We're gonna use it. Alright, this is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one. So I feel like so far this is most fun for just creating nonsense, chaotic nonsense. Is there... Oh my god, every time it happens it scares me. Oh, hardcore. Chiptune. I can do this, guys. So this is not what a good sequence looks like. This is not even... Oh, God. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Woof. Okay. I'm keeping this one. I'm keeping this one. Ah, this game drives me to a place where I just want to make the craziest sound I've ever heard in my fucking life. You can put that on the back of the physical release when you guys do one. I'm just kidding. Sorry. Oh my god, whoa, that fucking terrified me. This game can be scarier than Resident Evil 7 when you have a loop that you're not expecting and it just like pops up out of nowhere. Oh my god. Whew. You guys ready for this one? Get your body ready. Oh my god. Right, Pocket Monkey, right? Okay. Okay, we'll try and do something with this. Oh god. Okay, we got an F. We'll go F E. Oh god damn it! God damn it! I always know it's coming, but oh, here we go. I like that one. Get in there. Oh wow, wow! I wasn't ready for that at all. So this is the more Electronaut step I'm saying. Ooh, ooh. What giant button in the center? What are we talking about here? On the controller. Okay. Oh, did you say that giant button like... Okay, yeah, the move button. I got it. Okay, place the sample in the grid. That's the extra help that we're going for? Place the sample in the grid? Did something get missed in like a tutorial step here? Because I'm holding stuff. Oh, now we go. Okay, so you can pick up the stuff. Aha, it's contextual. Alright, guys, well, let's kill some of these loops and we'll learn something. We're going to take a minute and we're going to learn something. Been shitting all over this guy's game without even learning anything. Okay, so let's get a new track on here. God, why, this is so specific about where you got to get it like right in that little... Okay. Alright, so what you can do is you pick them up. The spawner spawns a new pulse when the grid is out of pulses. So I just don't know why we're doing all this when we're making music. The spawner spawns a new pulse when the grid is out of pulses. When is the grid out of pulses? I don't know when the grid's out of pulses. It's a contextual clue that helps a little bit, but when the splitter is hit by a pulse, it will create a new pulse in the direction of the arrow. That's fine. That makes sense. The toggle mirror reflects the pulse by 90 degrees and toggles after being hit. This feels like I'm creating a little puzzle to guide a beam through over making music. And so when I'm making music, I want to make music. I don't want to make a puzzle setup like a Rube Goldberg machine. Like, you basically have to create a Rube Goldberg machine to make the sounds that you want to make. And then you just put them all in loops. And then you can, like, DJ around with them and stuff, like Electronauts. Sorry I keep mentioning Electronauts, but music games, they came out around the same time. They're VR, whatever. You know, that's the deal. So it's going to happen. But we've learned something. What does this do? When the gate is hit by a pulse from the side, it will open or close. So it's just like, it's very complicated. I'm sure people will make great stuff in this, and I'm going to spend some more time with it and see if I can make a song that sounds decent. But I think for now, I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I know it's kind of late. and I made some really weird sounds that I'm glad that you guys stuck around for. And thanks for the developers stopping in. Hopefully, some of that was constructive criticism. If there's some more hand holding, some more tutorial you can do. Yeah, no problem, Jordan. Like I said, obviously there's something here that's not so bad, but it's just a little too obtuse, man. You got to kind of make it a little more user friendly if you can. But all right, thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you later. Have a good one.